Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. So, good surprise, bad surprise, what'd you guys think? So yeah, last time we banned Final Fantasy X, even though that's not really, wasn't the obvious one that I was alluding to, but
all right, let's get out of here.
I actually don't own a Game Boy Advance, and most of the Final Fantasy games that are released on a Game Boy Advance, I'm not particularly interested in those versions of the game. Maybe Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, but I already have the Origins one, so I probably end up playing that when I get around to those games. Oh shit, too much talking. I think the audience is coming to kill me. No! Alright, now the game won't let you do the smart thing and target what you need to target, so you just need to kill a couple of the enemies, which, of course, no matter who you kill, they will just respawn over and over again. These ones hit you, though. So if you kill a couple of them, and then, they respawn, then I believe on Orin's next turn, he'll make a point. Can I hit it yet? No? Okay, one more. Yeah, one of the interesting things is if you use the fast forward feature, it'll cut out any story-based dialogue such as this.
This could be bad.
If, you're running in fast forward.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Yeah, once they give you the idea to hit the tanker, then that's what you go for with both your characters. Ignore the other guys floating around. Yeah, make sure you use the save point to heal. All you have to do is approach it, press the X button, or whatever your main button is. I'm going to refer to all the buttons as they were on the PS2 because that's how I'm used to it, and I'm also using a PS3 controller to play this. So. But yeah, so make sure you're healed up. That'll help you prevent you from ending up dying partway through. It's not like you're going to get a game over, but Titus might lose too much HP, and he might end up getting himself killed that way. You could always revive him, but we don't want to waste any more Phoenix Downs than we've already done so. We started off with 3 in the game, and we've already wasted 2 of them. Oh, crap. So yeah, the first few fights are not particularly difficult so far in this game. But it gives you an idea of trying to understand the new battle system, because, well, when they made Final Fantasy X, I think the standard guy who had done pretty much like all the battle systems, or most of the battle systems for the last like 4 Final Fantasy games, he, I think, was working on either Final Fantasy 9 or Final Fantasy 11 or something like that. I think it was 9, and so they had somebody new working on the battles, and he created a different system. Orin, why are you standing there? Help me! Oh God. I'm going to have to compare myself to Titus throughout this entire LP, aren't I? Oh God.
You are sure?
Are you talking to the big flying something?
This is it.
What's it? Grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Story.
Oh, goodbye world, goodbye city.
It all begins here.
Goodbye reality. Oh boy. Stupid Choco. Get off my screen.
Hey.
I like the little Chocobo. He's kind of cute.
Hey!
My old man?
Now, as with pretty much all of my LPs, it's circled to go down, by the way. Just go down to the left right away. Please don't spoil anything in the comment section. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, just hold the circle button, go down to the left there, and you'll advance the plot.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
kind of interesting. The blitzball player, you know, this famed athlete that's, you know, has this great kind of fan base and all these cheering fans, women, children, they all love him, but he still feels alone. It's interesting. Now, a lot of people really hate Untitled. They hate him, they hate his squeaky voice, they hate his sprite, they hate his personality. And I don't blame them, to be quite honest. That's a cool looking bird. But yeah, I don't blame them for not liking his character. However, without spoiling anything, Titus is more than just a character. He's more of a narrative tool. He is the lens with which we view, as the player, views the world of Final Fantasy X. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'll try and keep that in my head to come back to it once we get to a point where it makes more sense. But for now, we're just going to go in this very kind of dark, scary seeming area. Did somebody forget to translate that? Why is the other one in a different, you know, color?
What do we have here? Nope. Can't read it.
No, neither can I. Well, that's a made-up Star Trek-y language for the game. And here we get 200 gil. Gotta like getting gil. And our hero, being a blitzball player, can of course swim, so that's good. And we do want to go over here. Is it this one I want to go up? I can never remember where the other chest is. I know it's... No, that's forward. I want to go over to the left more. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Somewhere. Can I get up to the backside here? No? I want to get up here. Ah, there it is. But yeah, so... Stop that. Move. The, Can I... Thank you. And over here... I can't remember what I was talking about. My brain stopped working. There you get 2 more potions. Those are the only 2 treasure chests here. This here is El Bed. So what this is it's a little sphere. You can load data. So say you've beaten the game once before, you've unlocked the language that we saw a moment ago, and you want to have everything translated for you from the start of the game on a new game. Well, you can load your data from that. Now, since I did my test run on, you know, something else, or on a different platform, I have no way of doing that. But you can do that if you feel like, you know, being able to read all of that text on subsequent playthroughs. And you will see a decent amount of it. But anyway, beside all that, I do kind of like the atmosphere that they've got going on for this area. It's dark, it's misty, it's very much unknown, very much in line with what Titus would be feeling right now. And I like that balance. Well, it's not really a balance thing. It's more of just, you know, it makes sense. So yeah, after recording the last episode, I left my game on while I was editing, and then I did some other stuff, and then I came back and looked at it, and I had almost 3 hours of game time. We don't need to have 2 hours of game time. 3 hours, whatever it was. Anyway, before heading forward, we want to take a detour over here, pick up a chest. If you don't get these chests now, you won't be able to get them till basically the end of the game, and they'll be completely useless by the end of the game. So make sure you pick them up now. Not that they're obscenely valuable or anything like that, but let's keep going this way. What do you got going on here? Oh, bubbles. Something must be alive. Oh. Like, something in the water swam over to one side, and the bridge fell at a different part of the pond, or whatever this is. Weird. Okay, we're going to apply logic. Alright, now, if you hold the circle button, you end up heading down into the water. And that'll be the mechanic for the water going forward. You press circle button, and you'll be able to dive into the whatever water you happen to be swimming in. Hello, fishies! Ooh, we got fishies. So... Oh yes, the battle theme! Now, oh really? They ambushed me. They did a pretty good job of the arranged version, the newer version of this theme. But I just love the energy and, you know, especially at the start of this battle theme, that the arranged version, even though it kind of sounds better overall, it didn't have that oomph at the start, and that to me is unfortunate, and one of the reasons why I wanted to stick with the original soundtrack. Now, I'm not saying that the music from the arranged one is bad. It's definitely not. But at the same time, I do find that there are some songs that are definitely, even though they're both good variations. Whoa! They're definitely good both good versions of the song, but based on where they take place in the game, the originals oftentimes will fit a little better. And so even though they're both good, I'm going for the ones that fit the emotional situation in the story best. And that's the biggest reason why I decided to go and do... Whoa! I don't think I'm doing very much damage to this guy here. You may notice that every one of this guy's attacks is doing a little bit less damage, and I'm still doing pitiful amounts of damage. And the reason for that is because it doesn't matter. This is a storyline fight. You're not supposed to win. Just attack 2 or 3 times, and he'll cut your HP in half each time. And hopefully we'll get out of here. Either that or we'll die. One or the other. Uh-oh. Yeah. Get away. Ew. Oh shit! I love how they do that, and they have it so it looks like he's basically in the creature's mouth by the time he reaches the door, and you just know that that doorway is going to save him, but it still looks like he's screwed. Very well done. I like that.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Okay, so we made it into here. Now, in here, there are 3 treasure chests we can pick up in this little temple area. Can I go through the door? Thank you! We want to make sure we pick up all 3 of those. Whoa! I gotta say, I love the direction early on in this game about, you know, really setting the mood really well with both the imagery and the sound, and kind of like the overall atmosphere that the combination of those creates. I think they do a really great job at it.
Cold. Need fire.
Okay, now this temple is technically underwater, and so we're trying to get, you know, out of here. Now, where all this water is pouring from and why it's not filling this area up, I don't know. But, yeah. I think I can go through that door. So, yeah, the idea here is we have, right here, the remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, we could set a fire. If you go over here, withered flowers have been left here, but they've soaked up too much rainwater. So that's what you're going to call it? You're going to call it rainwater? Now, I think, is it over here? I know there are a couple of hidden chests around here, and I never remember exactly where they are. One's down here, though. There we go. Got the ether there. There we go. So I don't have, you know, just this idea in my head that I don't want to change my incorrect pronunciations. I can call an ether, even though I called it nether for years. But Titus's name, that one still gets to me. It's taken me a while. I'm very slow to change, so bear with me. But yeah, you notice how the little chocobo appears every time we go through a doorway? That is going to be, like, I can only imagine that being an incredibly useful feature going forward in the game. And though on the PS3 version they didn't have that, I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, the one or two times in this where I screw up and run into a fight that gets me game overed because I got ambushed right from the start or something like that. And yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Is it here? I know there's one of these paths. So that's, I think, the way we came, right? One of them has a treasure. Is it this one? At least I think it's one of these paths. It's a creepy statue. And that's all we get. I know one of these has a little path. You can, like, go in back or something like that. I thought it was this one. Oh, well, maybe not. There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. And the next potion. There we go. It, for whatever reason, I just have a difficult time finding that one. So, I'm guessing this is the way I came from. I just want to double check, make sure. Yes, that's the way I came from, because there's no exit. You'll notice the mini-map there. It's nice that they finally gave us a good mini-map, since we have no camera control. The camera does move, but it doesn't. You don't have free reign over it. If you approach the desk here, you get some very strange colored flint. So yeah, we got the two pieces that we need. Can I open my menu yet? I can! Look at that. Approach save point. Make sure you're healed up there. And I can't do anything. We can take a look at the abilities we have, which is nothing. Take a look at the items we have, which are very limited. At our status, we're very kind of basic. We have a longsword and a buckler equipped. Yeah, they kind of killed all of the equipment slots that we had from the previous game. Final Fantasy IX had, what, 5 or 6 equipment slots? Now we got 2. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Overdrive mode. Now, these are the ones I was telling you to learn before. I should have set these up earlier, but I didn't. We have the Slayer mode, which will charge our overdrive. It's basically our limit break when we kill an enemy. The Stoic one we start with. All your characters will start with this by default. And this one will charge as you take damage. Daredevil will charge as you take a turn when you have low HP, so critical HP in the yellow. And Loner charges when you fight alone. Since we are alone, we should probably put that on there. Yeah, you know what? I will, I will save as well. We'll make a whole bunch of new files and then I'll overwrite them all later. Just to be safe. There we go. Well, apparently, even though, you know, he comes across as kind of incompetent from, you know, the previous episode, he at least seems smart enough to know that he needs to get things to make a fire. Now, before he did that, he probably should have gotten some extra wood if possible, though everything around here seems to be made of mostly stone. But, oh well. Uh-oh. Something's watching him. It's kind of a strange domed area. So maybe this area isn't underwater, just accessed from underwater, and now it's above the water? Maybe?
I need food.
Yeah, that is how the world works. You eat food, you gain strength.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
Oh.
You came to say that?
I guess even star players have issues.
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
Okay.
You cried.
Oh, who are you, little kid? You showed up before, but I have no idea who you are. Or why you seem to be able to stop time. Or teleport away. I saw something. I don't think he saw it. He was in nap time mode. That's me at work.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Which is what I said. You know, we got those pieces of flint out of a dresser. We could probably use that. Burn some of that. Hello, very strange looking demon dude. You were circling me, aren't you? Oh! There goes my fire. Thank you very, very much. Alright, so you want to make sure that you were able to heal before this happened. Because pretty much all you can do in this fight is just use your normal attack. And hopefully you critical. That would be nice. Get one more attack in, and then we should heal. Alright, so we got our Overdrive Mode. That's critical. Well, not critical, but important. Now, I don't think we'll have enough turns to build it up. Yeah, we didn't have enough turns to build it up, so I didn't want to waste his overdrive ahead of time, because at this point, circumstance happens. Now, I don't know what it is with the camera in this game, but it seems like whoever was, you know, in the perspective of the game holding the camera was drunk as all hell and loves to look at the female form. But yeah, there's some really strange camera choices in this game, where the camera just hangs on people's asses or just kind of moves around in almost like a drunk way. It's really weird. Special effects when used. They can only be used during battle by selecting Special and Use command. I don't know why they did this. It's rather annoying. There are two sets of items. There's traditional items, and then there's use items. And these items are going to be different than your standard item. And if you throw those at the enemy, it goes a little bit on the boom side. Now, you can steal more grenades from the boss there. I'll steal another one. Now, the way stealing works in this game is you steal in the first attempt and you have a 100% chance to steal an item. There will be either a common item or a rare item. I don't know what the percentage between those is, but after you successfully steal any item, doesn't matter, your second attempt at stealing will have a 50% accuracy rate, then 25, and then 12.5, you know, and down and down and down. So, yeah, there's that option. We can throw another bomb at this guy. Can't remember how much HP this guy has. I'll throw another grenade at you. Thinking he's probably almost dead. I should have used my overdrive. Oh well. No biggie. We got what we needed out of that. You could have gotten some more ability spheres. Now, ability spheres are something we'll get into a little bit later, but you may want to go out of your way if you're playing the original PS2 version, hello bum, to grab a few extra ones early on in the game. If you're playing the international version or any of the HD remakes, which are based on the international version of the game, then it doesn't matter.
Phew. That was close.
Yeah. Thanks for saving me. Hello.
Hey, let me go.
Yeah, I don't...
Redek Drak!
What?
Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka!
What?
Wak Edeku! Gamed?
Fed!
Universal Translator?
Trivitek Risa!
What?
Dralmia Drakisha Teid.
They seem rather threatening.
Ifun Petit. Fapuneket Fedrik.
Hello?
Kuno.
Now, I know other people who have LP'd this game have put annotations for translations of what all of... I'll just tell you right now the name of this language. It was mentioned before when we checked out that sphere. It's the Al-Bed language. Now, some people have decided to translate that, you know, for the viewer on the video, and that's an interesting idea, and I considered it, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to try and have all that stuff translated, because it's really not all that important, and we'll get a somewhat decent understanding of things as we go. And the only time it ever affects us gameplay-wise is like getting items at one point about, I don't know, 45% through the game.
Musujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, don't talk back to the guys with guns. What in the hell? What?
Heinous!
What are you? The hell are you wearing suspenders and no shirt?
Right. Whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, what he's handing
I don't
there
understand.
is some kind of breathing apparatus to allow him to breathe underwater.
You
Now,
said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
oh, English!
You understand me?
Stop
All right,
hitting
I'll
me.
work.
Okay, so yeah, that's just really weird. Okay, we want to talk to, I think it's you? Yeah, and if we talk to you, we'll get 3 potions. Now, there is a trick with this, and I will go over it in a moment here. Yeah, no. Over here, we get our first Albed primer, so we can start to learn the language on our own. And because Steam is boring, we have achievements for that. Let's see here. We can't use the grid yet. That's helpful. Let's see. Overdrive. We're going to change our mode to Slayer now. And unfortunately, our question mark party member only has Stoic, so we'll just leave that on you. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else there. Now, there is a trick with the potions, and I kind of lost my train of thought of what I was speaking about a moment ago. But anyway, once we've done all this, then we can go talk to you.
Almost forgot.
Oh yeah, the breathing apparatus. I guess that's what they use to swim around in Blitzball, but they never directly say anything about it. So now we can use the sphere grid to develop our characters. I'm going to skip out the entirety of this. Is there a button to do that? No. I'll cut. Okay, we just cut through all of that. And if we talk to you
ruins right
again...
beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Oh, you're salvagers. Okay.
Okay, let's get to work.
Sure thing.
Roger.
Still acting like a spoiled brat. Now, once we have access to the water, we can do a few things. I will go over those next time, because if you press the square button, you can go back to the ship.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
And if you only go down that one, you talk to them, you get nothing. But there is a way to get more potions out of them. And to figure that out, as well as a few other points I want to make, we'll have to tune in next time. I'll just save over that one real quick. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.